Well, welcome back to AiPostPro. In this video, we're going to show you how to use the Vision Series aspect of AiPostPro. I think you're going to find this really helpful for you no matter what kind of business you're in. For this particular example, we're going to use a real estate listing as our example. Now, before we get into it, let's talk about what Vision Series is and why you would want to use it, when you would want to use it. Vision Series is where you want to create a series of posts up from 1 to 7 posts where you're going to release them over a period of time, and each post is related to an image. So you would supply the images, and Vision Series would look at the image and use artificial intelligence to determine what each image is about, and then the post would be written around that particular image, the content of that image, and any other instructions that you might give to AiPostPro. So without further ado, let's take a look at this and see how this works. We'll come over to AiPostPro. Let's refresh this page. And here we go. We're going to go to draw our hamburger menu. We're going to come to Vision Series, and we're going to choose and select Facebook for our post. But we could create this series of posts for Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn. So there's a number of different social media platforms that we can use. But in this case, we're going to use Facebook. Now, to start, we have this drop-down menu, step 1, where we're going to create a Vision Series. We're going to enter images below. And so first we have to select the Vision Series category. Now, going from the bottom up, we could do sports and outdoors, pets, small business, automotive, travel, restaurants, health and fitness, e-commerce, photography, and real estate. For this use case, we're going to use real estate. And then there are different kinds of real estate that we can use. We can do a home showcase of a home for sale. We can do a home or apartment showcase for lease, commercial property lease, commercial property for sale, land for sale, and community amenities that might surround the particular piece of real estate that you might be selling or leasing. So for our case, we're going to choose home showcase for sale. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a 7-post series. So let's go ahead and let's start dragging in some pictures. This is a home that's located in Scottsdale, Arizona, a fairly nice home. And we are going to drag in 7 images for this home. And then we will let AI tell us what these images are about. So here we go. We're dragging them in. We've got one more image to go. And there we go. We've got our 7 images in. And we're going to now process these images and have artificial intelligence tell us what each one of these images is about. So right now, artificial intelligence is taking a look at this first image, and it's going to put right here what it sees in this image. Here we go. It's a modern desert home entrance. The image showcases the entrance of a modern desert home characterized by its earthy tones and natural materials. The facade features smooth stucco walls in a warm sandy color complemented by stone accents that add texture and depth. The entrance is marked by a unique artistic wooden door with curved glass inserts, creating an inviting focal point. Surrounding the entryway are various desert plants, including succulents and ferns, which enhance the natural aesthetic and blend seamlessly with the environment. Large windows on either side of the door allow glimpses into the interior, suggesting an open and airy design. The overall ambiance is one of warmth and harmony with the desert landscapes. So you can see it's perfectly determined and interpreted what is in this image, and it will help when we go to write our posts to create excellent posts related to this image. So let's scroll on down. We can see that it's already created the text that describes our next image. We scroll on down, luxurious desert oasis at sunset. We can see it's a perfect description of that image. We got another one, and let's see if we're all done here. Yes, we're all done. So we could come in if we wanted to, and we could change this. We could change it. Let's see. This image showcases a luxurious desert home, and we can put here, what? Just before dark. Let's say that we didn't like dusk, all right? Just before dark, and we could correct the spelling here. Just before dark. And it would save that now. We can edit these however we want. We can add any text to it that we want, or delete any text, or modify any text. So we're going to approve these descriptions just for sake of this tutorial. And now we're going to come to our next form where we get to enter in special instructions. Now, I can put in any kind of instructions I want in here. Now, AI probably will try to follow most of them, but sometimes it has difficulty following some. But in this case, we're gonna leave that blank, and we're gonna come down here and we're gonna create our persona. Now, a persona is the voice in which your article, the voice and tone in which your article is being written. I have a number of them here that I've created, and you can create as many as you want. But in our case, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a version of me. And reading level, I'm going to put at a college level. We could choose 3rd grade, 7th grade, college, professorial level. But I'm just going to put it at that level. We're going to have a heavy amount of emojis, but we could put light, none, whatever we choose. I'm going to use a heavy amount of hashtags. For an engagement strategy, we have a number of different kinds of engagement strategies that we can use here. Contests and giveaways, hashtag challenges, user-generated content, polls and surveys. You can see down the list. I'm going to use tag a friend posts because people might be looking at this beautiful home and go, well, it's not really for me, but I know somebody that I think might really like this. And so we're going to go ahead and use tag a friend, and that way they can tag their friend. We're going to add post headlines or title. We're going to add bullet points. This home is located in Arizona. So this helps to make it comply with the laws of the real estate laws of the state of Arizona. We're going to go ahead and we're going to cut and paste in some information about our realtor here, and we'll put it into this little blank here. And then we're going to put show contact info in our post. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our listing that we found, and we are going to, let's get over to it here. And we are going to, I've already highlighted here, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to highlight the information in this listing, this multiple listing, and we'll just stop right here. And we're going to Control-C to copy it. We're going to come back over to our post, and we're just going to post right here. Enter MLS listing or property details. So we're going to do that, paste it in there, and now we're ready to create our vision series. So we'll go ahead and we'll push the button. And now what it's going to do is it's going to go out and create a series of 7 posts, each post related to the specific image that the post was designed around. And it's going to tease the next post in the series. So at the end of the day, at the end of the first post, it's going to tease the second post. It's going to write the post in compliance with Facebook terms of service or whatever social media platform you might be using, so that you don't have to worry about getting your account banned. And it is going to also write it in compliance with the laws of the state of Arizona. So here we go. We've got our post, and let's just see what it did for these posts. Here's our first post for this entryway image. Welcome home to Desert Excellence. Step through the stunning entrance of this modern desert mountain retreat where sophistication meets serenity. The warm stucco exterior, accented by stone textures, welcomes you with a harmony that resonates with the beautiful Arizona landscape. Feel the embrace of a setting perfectly tailored to blend with nature, providing glimpses into a thoughtfully designed interior through expansive windows. Imagine arriving at this enchanting residence, your senses alive with the natural beauty of the desert, where each unique detail invites exploration. The majestic wooden door and curved glass, surrounded by majestic succulents and ferns, sets a tone of luxurious living. This is more than a house. It's a sanctuary for those seeking an exceptional lifestyle. Key features: got the price, got the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, gives you the size of it, gives you when it was built, unrivaled craftsmanship. Come and experience the perfect blend of elegance and tranquility. Stay tuned. Here we go. It's teasing the next post. Stay tuned as we open up the doors to the rest of this magnificent home in our next post. So here we go. We've opened up the doors. We're now inside. Experience the living room with a view. All right. Look, it's got the emojis that are perfectly keyed into the image. We've got cactus here. We've got equal housing opportunity. We've got the name of the realtor here. We've got these perfect hashtags: dream home, luxury living, desert beauty, new listing, home sweet home. These are great hashtags that are going to bring in extra traffic to your post, extra engagement. And these hashtags are not repeated in any other listing. Now, let's say that you kind of like this, but you saw, let's see, where was it here? I saw the word majestic repeated twice in the same sentence. I don't like that. So I'm just going to get rid of the second majestic here. We'll just delete it. And now we've got surrounded by succulents and ferns, sets a tone for luxurious living. and we've got a better post. Now, if we like the post the way it is, we can just hit our control copy button here. It puts it onto our clipboard. We can go over to Facebook. We can schedule this post to run today, tomorrow, whenever we want it to run, paste in our text, paste in our picture, and we're good to go with our first post. Here's our second post. We can do the same thing with it, copy and paste, set it for another day out, put it into Facebook, do the next with our third post, our fourth post, our fifth post in this series, each post teasing the next post, get down to our sixth post and our seventh post in the series. And you can see how easy that was. Luxury retreat under the desert stars. Look at that, just beautiful. And it sets this up perfectly for you, saves you hours and hours of time that it would take you to do this, to look up all of the potential hashtags that you might want to use, to figure out the emojis that go along with the paragraphs, to double check to make sure that your spelling is perfect, to get it to write it in such a way that it's inviting to the audience that it would be compelling for. I mean, all these things are just amazing. And if you want, you could give your home, this particular listing, a name. You know, we could give it, let's say, the address as a name. And, you know, now we've got that post that we can go ahead and save the post, and now it's saved for future reference if we want to come back to it in the future. So this is how you create a vision series post. Now, it works for other things than real estate. As you can see in the original platform, there's all sorts of different things that you can choose. Again, let's say we went to Instagram this time. You can choose from photography, e-commerce, health and fitness, restaurants, travel, automotive, small business, pets, sports and outdoors, or other. That's a catch-all category if you don't see what you're doing in any of these categories. Let's say you picked photography. Let's say you're a wedding photographer, and you now want to select the Vision Series purpose. Well, here you go. Weddings, reveals, the gender reveals, photo shoots, events, nature. Those are common and popular categories in photography. So you could pick one of those. Number of images and posts that you want in your series, and away you go. If you were doing something for automotive, let's say you're selling cars, you could pick that. Vehicles for sale, vehicle reviews. If you're, health and fitness, you could choose fitness training, nutrition and recipes, lifestyle. So it just goes on and on. The ability of what you can do with this is really endless. You might want to, maybe you're a real estate agent, but you want to create something around lifestyle. So now you want to feature the lifestyle that somebody's going to be able to enjoy living in this beautiful residence in the desert, near the foothills, the lakes, the hiking, the horseback riding, just all the different things that you could do in this area. You could create a nice Vision Series post, 7-day post featuring all of the amenities and surrounding activities that you could do around the area that would be health and fitness related. Or you could come down here and you could click on real estate and you could choose community amenities, and you could feature the clubhouse, the tennis course, the club swimming pool, the weight room. It's endless what you can do with Vision Series. So this just gives you a glimpse into how Vision Series works and how you might want to use it to promote yourself, your business, the things that you have to sell, your e-commerce, whatever it is that you may be doing. It'll save you tons of time, tons of money. It's a great tool for you, probably one of the best tools at AiPostPro. So that's all we've got for this video. We will see you on the next video.